It's me. They want you
What
to know.
took you so long? I've been waiting all day.
Police raid is set. You want to hear about it now? You want to call me back when you cool down?
Set for when?
8 sharp, Belvedere Hotel. They'll haul in everybody in the crap game and make sure Nick's kept in jail overnight.
Great.
You better be 100% sure that's going to leave Vartova's house empty.
Try 200%. He's got a meeting tonight. He won't be home till 2 a.m.
Still doesn't give you a lot of time.
It's more than enough. I'm on my way out right now. I'll talk to you later.
Wood said
Tell Mr.
cover
Wood.
your...
Tell Mr. Wood I wasn't born yesterday.
Right. I guess all your criminal training slipped his mind.
Yeah, I guess it did.
Look, if you come out of this in one piece, we'll be waiting at the usual place from 1 a.m. on.
However I make it out, I'll be there. I'll have all the records they need to nail Vartova.
Good luck.
You're spoiling me, Mendenhall. I want to spend every evening like this. But there's no one like you at home.
No one like him anywhere.
I'm sure that's not the case. Do you want to leave the necklace?
Please, it sets the mood for a moment of some importance. Well, Gillian, you've reached a decision about our dashing friend.
I have.
And how do you recommend I proceed with Mr. Aristotle Benedict White?
I recommend that you hire him.
You would trust him with the shrine of Marit Kara?
On balance, yes. You're surprised?
No. Well, perhaps I am a little. In light of your initial reaction to the man, it seems somehow negative.
You're a master of the understatement. I was thoroughly put off. I showed it thoroughly, and I apologize for that.
Oh, you mustn't. I had my fill long ago of guarded expressions and guarded souls. You are open. It's one of your greatest gifts.
Thank you. But it also made Ari's task crystal clear. He had to win me over in order to get access to you and Marie Kara. And he set out to do exactly that, starting with dinner last night.
Ah.
Oh, no, dinner is not what made me decide in his favor.
Somehow I knew that.
You see, after all my research and my interviews, it was listening to him talk about Marie Kara. Not the words so much, but the passion behind them. Listening to him, I realized that he was almost born for the task you have in mind.
Destiny at work,
I wonder.
Then your recommendation is quite firm.
Firm, if not unqualified, but then, of course, you know my reservations.
We would be wise to review them before I go ahead and summon Destiny.
ABC's steamy storylines, plus SoapNet's new original series on ABC reveals SoapNet's sizzling summer secrets. GH rises to a whole new level with General Hospital Night Shift. 6 assistants, 1 big break. The business of beauty is about to get ugly on the Fashionista Diaries. Plus, see who wins their way to Salem on an all-new season of Soapstar. ABC reveals SoapNet's sizzling summer secrets. Premieres Friday in the View time slot on ABC and again at midnight on SoapNet. Get into the glamour.
I had an appointment with my personal shopper.
Get into the parties.
It is so fun tonight.
Get in over your head.
I think I could get in less trouble where I'm from.
You have no idea.
Get into One Tree Hill and the OC. Weekdays at 5 and 6. Get in with SoapNet.
Come on, let's go!
This June on SoapNet, the drama is hot.
I like that. It's kind of cool.
Stefano returns to Salem.
Teach him a lesson he'll never forget.
Will the DeMira clan finally get revenge against the Bradys?
We're gonna kick some DeMira butt. Damn right we are.
Watch Days of Our Lives all June long on SoapNet.
Have you ever overlooked something important? At 21st, we're drivers just like you. So we know what it's like to forget the important stuff. like making sure you have the right auto insurance. That's why 21st provides you with extra benefits that don't cost extra, like complimentary roadside assistance, our network of guaranteed repair centers, and coverage for anyone you let drive your car. In fact, the only thing we can't do is insure you against an embarrassing moment. And on top of our great coverage, 7 out of 10 drivers can save with 21st. You can call us anytime, day or night. Ask a question, submit a claim, even get a quote. Or go to our top-rated website to compare coverage and prices. So call us right now at 1-800-724-3979 and get your money-saving quote. You wouldn't believe what else I've left up there. 21st, drivers just like you.
Watch this.
I dropped a dress size every 2 weeks and went from a size 20 to a size 10.
I tried dozens of diets, but Metafast was the only one that I could actually stick with, and I lost 57 pounds doing it. I feel awesome.
Metafast, clinically proven to take the weight off, 2 to 5 pounds a week.
I tried every diet under the sun, and only with Metafast did my cravings stop, and I lost 85 pounds.
You never get hungry because you eat a balanced meal 6 times a day.
You too can look better, feel better, and be healthier. With over 50 meals to choose from, you will never get bored with the same old meal options. And with the Lean and Green Meal, you and your family can all sit down together for a healthy dinner. With your first 4-week order, you receive 1 week of food free, 5 weeks for the price of 4. And we pay the shipping. If you are not completely satisfied with your results in the first 30 days, simply return the unused portion for a full refund. No questions asked. Call the number on your screen.
As a good, clean, upstanding citizen, Ari has mixed reviews. People keep using words like elusive, questionable methods. You remember that?
That still troubles you.
Vaguely. Although when I walked away from dinner the other night, I knew that he had been completely honest with me. And he showed such reverence for Marie Curie and Egyptology in general.
Such honesty and reverence that
I need to think about it a little better. I still find myself having this lingering problem about him. It's not a question of good, bad, honest, dishonest.
Think then, explore.
This man's whole career has centered around a queen of the 19th dynasty. Now, of course, we know he's broadly experienced in Egyptology, archaeology. I mean, his own artifacts, his collection must be extraordinary. But it is this focus on Marie Curie.
Passion, you called it.
Yes, exactly. When he talks about her, he drops that easy charm, or at least he lets you see behind it. And the reason he came to New York, instead of waiting for our meeting in Luxor, was that literally he could not wait to get closer to his queen. Spencer, that is not an overstatement. He is obsessed with her. When I said to you before that she is his whole career, I think that maybe I meant his whole life.
Marie Curie's high adventure, fame, wealth, danger. Well, he might be obsessed.
Have I upset you?
No.
But this side of Ari, that upsets you.
No more than it does you, my dear. It's an aspect to consider before I turn my secret over to him. An aspect, I must say, that can work for my special purposes, unless it gets out of hand, clouds the man's good judgment, brings down the wrath of... I'm sorry, my dear. I was saying...
You were saying, for my benefit, that you're not upset. Spencer, I respect your privacy. But I also want you to share whatever you can with me.
All my adult life, I've hidden from the curse of Marie Curie's tomb.
The coincidences of the death when the shrine was brought here.
My father's death.
Yes.
Danger. I sense it now. Perhaps it's real. I mean, men would kill for access to the shrine. If only for the gold it has to offer, men would certainly kill. Now, I can say that, and it moves me not a whit.
But those dangers are much less disturbing to you than the curse.
Yes. The real dangers do not touch me here.
It makes me think of Howard Carter and Lord Caravan in the Valley of the Kings before the opening of Tut's tomb. I mean, the excitement and the awe that they must have felt, dread even, knowing that they were going to uncover people and artifacts, separated by thousands of years, the sacred past. Now, who brings that to light? Men like you do.
Oh, you place me in exalted company with Howard Carter.
Yes, yes, because you belong there.
Well, there is one safeguard, at least. The mortuary shrine will not cause my death because it will remain untouched until long after I have safely departed this world. That will be written into the contract. Now, I wonder if you would call Ari, my dear, and ask him to join us. I am prepared to make him an offer. That is, you will make the offer, and I shall closely watch our future curator's reactions.
I'd be delighted.
Joe was here.
No. Look at this drawer.
What about it?
It's a regular tool closet. No stationery, no stamps. You can sure tell Joe used to rent a boat before he ever ran an office.
Yeah, where is he anyway?
He's out for the evening. Out, like in dinner, a nice walk by the river, or a movie if it's too cold.
Doesn't he own the place anymore?
Of course, most of it. What's wrong with you?
Well, I want to talk to the guy. It's a work day. I kind of assumed somebody was running the place around there.
Somebody is, me. What's the problem? I'll handle it.
Problem is Joe. When's he coming back?
Bobby, I told him to go out, relax, get his head together. I gave him the night off.
You gave him the night off.
Yeah, he was miserable and he wouldn't allow himself the time, so I allowed it for him. You know how you have to trick yourself every once in a while?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, I was trying to help him, and... Oh, let's forget it. Look how I've organized this office. 1 hour and I've got, except for the drawers, I cleaned out all the garbage out of these files. They're beautiful. What'd you want to see him about?
I want to tell him something.
What?
I'm quitting. I think it'd be a darn good idea
What?
if you... I quit. When I hang it up tonight, I hang it up for good.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do mean it. And if you've got any sense, any integrity, you walk out of here with me.
Walk out?
Yeah.
On a place that I built from nothing? I still own part of this restaurant. And I want to own more of it, Bobby. And when I do, I'm going to give you a percentage. I didn't tell you all about this, but I got big plans. I want to make this a family business.
It is
You
a
and-
family business. It's Joe's family, and I don't belong with those people, and neither do you. So you own a percentage, you sell out.
This is my world. You don't just sell your world. And it's not just full of Joe's people. It's full of all kinds of people. Celebrities, politicians.
Joe Novak runs the place.
So what's so terrible about that?
Dee, think about what he did to Jack. Character assassination. I don't know how many kinds of conspiracy and fraud. Now, you know what Jack looked like these past months. Have you seen the look in his eyes? Have you looked in Siobhan's eyes recently? How in the name of God could you work for somebody like that and ask me why he's so terrible?
Because Joe's in pain, too.
Oh.
He still loves Siobhan. And for every bad thing he did to Jack, he's done something good for me. I'm supposed to hate him all of a sudden, turn my back on him, write him off like he's evil? What if you'd done that to me when I'd made mistakes?
Maybe I should have.
Don't say that.
No. Maybe I should have. Maybe you would have fought your way through. You would have learned a little self-respect.
Wait, you don't understand.
I don't get it. This is my lucky night. Everything was right.
Maybe it still is. We got a little time. You never know.
Yeah, I guess you never do. Yeah, I got 200, says he doesn't.
Nobody move. Hands on your heads. Stay right where you are.
here. He can't hold on much longer.
A body of evidence.
Todd!
A cold trail.
You tell me what you've done to him. Where is he?
All leading up to this.
No!
Watch One Life to Live tonight at 9 on SoapNet.
In the fight against HIV and AIDS, I've chosen a powerful weapon.
My heart.
My mind.
My voice. I use it to educate, to enlighten, and to inspire others to make smart choices.
I use it to speak up and speak out.
To help fight the spread of ignorance.
In the fight against HIV and AIDS,
All the weapons we need are right here at our disposal.
All you have to do is use them.
Join the fight.
Join the fight.
Join the fight.
Visit Florida wrote the book on great vacations, and it's yours free when you call this toll-free number. Get the inside story on all the fun things to do and wonderful places to go in the Sunshine State. Make your next Florida vacation your best ever Florida vacation when you get the Florida Vacation Guide, free from Visit Florida, the state's official source for travel planning. Call this toll-free number now. Stop dreaming and start planning your Florida vacation.
Today is a good day because his dreams are simple. What will I eat for lunch? Will I find a sand dollar? Is my dad proud of me? Today is a good day because all there is just water and sunshine and a patch of sand between a father and son. Imagine how good tomorrow will be. Get your free Beaches of Fort Myers Sanibel Visitor's Guide.
Isn't cash in hand better than jewelry gathering dust? Have your jewelry valued and sold for cash right now. Things We Buy will purchase diamonds, watches, and jewelry. Diamonds in all shapes and sizes. Your watches could be worth thousands. Things We Buy pay their top price in cash for your jewelry today. Sell direct to Things We Buy and do something useful with the cash. Things We Buy offers free online appraisals. Call the number on your screen or visit thingswebuy.com to discover the value of your jewelry, watches, and diamonds.
Things We Buy has been in business for over 17 years. I was very comfortable selling my items to such a reputable company.
Things We Buy will send you an insured and secure safe pack and a helpful booklet about valuing your items. Things We Buy maintains the security of your items by using digital video computer tracking. This is your opportunity to turn all your jewelry, watches, and diamonds into cash today at Things We Buy. Call the number on your screen or visit thingswebuy.com.
Come on, baby. Come on, girl. I love you, baby. I love you now. Look at us, we're beautiful. All the people push and pull, but let's just go out and ride. Talk about the things we tried. Look at us, we're beautiful. Look at us, we're beautiful.
Mr. Benedict White is here, sir.
Oh, show him in, Mendenhall. Fleet of foot?
Under the circumstances.
Good evening. Have I kept you waiting?
Most certainly not. Thank you for coming.
On the contrary. Jillian,
Hello. How on earth did you get uptown so quickly?
there was a cab waiting just outside the hotel.
More fate and destiny, Jillian?
Possibly.
Please.
Do you always have luck with taxis outside of hotels?
I am often lucky. In tonight's case, I simply insured it.
You hired a taxi in advance?
Yes. I hired it around the clock for a period of 48 hours.
I see.
Delay is unnecessary. When the issue at hand is Marit Kara, delay is unthinkable.
I'm afraid you've spent the day on pins and needles, as we say.
I knew the process was underway. I waited.
Sherry, sir?
Nothing, thank you.
That will be all now. Thank you, Mendenhall. Let me get to item number 1 on the agenda, please, Harry. As you so cleverly deduced from the journals of Lefebvre, I do have full knowledge of the whereabouts of the mortuary shrine of Queen Marit Kara.
Thank you.
I hope it'll be the first of many confidences.
You honor me.
More importantly, I have decided to trust you.
That's a trust of enormous dimension.
I understand.
Now, in tracing the shrine, you pieced together a story that was essentially correct. The sale was made to my father in Greece in 1920. The shrine had been removed from Egypt, many, many years before and hidden several times over. With the greatest, if not total, secrecy, it was shipped to New York and in the last 60 years has remained exactly as it arrived, quite safe, but untouched.
Untouched?
Not a single nail removed from a single crate, not a trace of canvas touched. Now, I intend to appoint a curator to open the shrine after my death. This curator will be willed full authority over Marit Kara and all her treasures. It is the position of this curator for which I am considering you.
I ask only what I must do to qualify.
Gillian will explain the details. I will rest.
When Spencer uses the word curator, he means that in the fullest sense of the word. His plan is to turn this house, all the artifacts and all the artwork, into a museum. A small, exquisite museum of antiquities, open to the public, recognized by experts, and one day, internationally known.
It'll be a jewel, a mecca. But security will be crucial, particularly in the early stages. Grave robbing has become a refined science, and Marit Kara's shrine will be an immediate target for some. I refer to governments as well as individuals. You must recognize the negative possibilities and take them into consideration.
I agree absolutely.
The stir this will cause. Once the find is announced and the museum opened.
And at that point, all the publicity, all the recognition will rightfully belong to the curator.
Before the curator must come Spencer Smith and Walter Smith and my queen, Marit Kara.
A small memorial plaque will do me nicely.
Ari, you must have questions. Please, ask them.
I have only one question. Is the position of curator mine?
If you agree to the terms as stated, yes, it is.
I accept. And our first acquisition will be my private collection to be housed permanently in the Spencer Smith Museum of Antiquities.
What a splendid gesture.
It will be a mecca.
It'll be the most dazzling display outside of Cairo and the Tut exhibit.
You may bring the champagne now, Mendenhall.
Yes, sir.
Now, our first toast should be to us all.
And Marit Kara, wherever she's hidden, I know at last she's safe.
Ryan's Hope is next, then Dangerous Desires at night on Days. Later, Little Lies lead to Big Trouble on AMC, only on SoapNet.
Nobody should know about this.
That was a dangerous job.
You're lying to me. You're up to something, and I want to know what.
You look guilty as hell and can't prove otherwise.
Don't tell me you're telling the truth, because it's going to make me even madder than I am now.
This is a damn nightmare.
In the tradition of Bennifer, Tomcat, and Brangelina, SoapNet's got Pela, Vogue, and Jolena. Follow your favorite Salem super couples every move in prime time. Watch Days of Our Lives tonight at 7, only on SoapNet.
For the fire.
I know you want me.
The intensity.
This conversation's over.
The venom.
You stay out of this!
Go the distance with SoapNet's One Life to Live marathon and all 5 of this week's episodes. Stay on track start to finish. The One Life to Live marathon. Sunday mornings at 7 on SoapNet.
Carol, are you there?
Depression is hard when you're trying to be a wife, but you're always sad. A mom struggling with aches and pains. A friend. A grown-up. Fatigue, loss of interest. Depression hurts in so many different ways. Cymbalta can help. Cymbalta is a prescription medication that treats many symptoms of depression. Tell your doctor right away if your depression worsens or you have unusual changes in mood or behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children and teens. Cymbalta is not approved for children under 18. People taking MAOIs or thiaridazine or have uncontrolled glaucoma should not take Cymbalta. Tell your doctor about all your medicines, including those for migraine, to avoid a potentially life-threatening condition, and about your alcohol consumption or if you have liver disease. Dizziness or fainting may occur upon standing. Side effects may include nausea, dry mouth, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Cymbalta. Depression hurts. Cymbalta can help.
I want you to lead to hear this. I want to tell you what you don't understand.
What I don't understand is how you could choose Joe Novak over the Ryans.
Over... How can you imagine for a second that I'd ever choose anyone over Maeve or Johnny or Little John?
Or Siobhan or Mary's husband. That's right, Jack was Mary's husband. I mean, I think it, Dee, because you say it every word out of your mouth.
That's not true.
Okay, it's not true. Tell Joe my resignation's in the
Wait,
mail.
you don't understand the way I see things. You're never going to find a place to work where you're going to be satisfied with the way things are going all the time. And I am loyal to the Ryans. I feel awful for Siobhan, but she's the one that left Joe. I mean, I'm not saying that she didn't have reasons. Of course she did. I mean, he allowed there to be gambling in the Monte Carlo room. He hurt Jack, and he lied. And Siobhan can't take lies. She freaks out. I mean, I don't, but she does. And I have all the sympathy in the world for her. But I can still not like what Joe has done and like him personally. I mean, you know, what can I say? I'm flexible that way. There's not going to be any more gambling here.
You know what, Dee?
What?
You're talking off the top of your head, and you're full of it.
Stop talking like that.
Well, if this stuff you're giving me isn't bull, here's what I take home. You haven't got any standards, kiddo. You just bend with the wind. As long as you get a smile, a little bit of money, everything's okay. Well, you got both of those when Tissot Novotny put up the cash for this place. Now, Joe's following in Tissot's footsteps, so that's just fine. Well, you go hang in there, kid. You work with Joe, you be nice to Bartova, you close your eyes, you cooperate, but you leave me out of this. Because I got some standards, and unlike you, I try to live by them.
Standards? What standards? When you disagree with your sister, you just abandon her?
When my sister shows sickness, I don't join that sickness.
Oh, aren't we perfect? The judge, the jury, the psychiatrist all rolled up in one?
Yeah, well, at least I got my head screwed on straight.
Bobby, don't go! I need you!
Hey, what is this anyway? This is a private game.
Yeah, you can tell it to the desk, Sergeant.
Frisk him.
Look,
give me some cover. Talk, anything.
Rights to privacy, rights to arrest without a warrant, rights to a lawyer.
We get a phone call. I'm calling the lieutenant. He was paid. Half the force was paid. I put out thousands.
Buddy, and good luck.
I'm calling now.
You guys are making a big mistake.
We got
big
rights,
mistake.
and I'm gonna cram them down your throat. Let's get these guys out of here. Come on, get out.
All right, all right.
Falcon Beach. It's a new season with new heat, new drama, and new characters. Check out all the hot bods on Falcon Beach Season 2, Saturday at noon on SoapNet.